Fitchburg has been thinking for a very long time about, education and access to education for the people who live here, both in the K-12 system, but more importantly for the post-secondary system, because they're constantly growing and bringing in new companies who need, people to be trained. So Madison College as a partner has always been central to their heart, and Truax is a long ways away. So, this has been just really important to Fitchburg. There's really big, huge access problems, and I know Madison College thought long and hard for years about this.
There's a large level of excitement about this campus. But it's also understanding, why do we come to South Madison? And part of coming to South Madison is not just because, we just found a nice place to go and we're just going to sit there and then have everybody try to join us there. It's about, what is the need? And we know that in many parts of this area, we're talking about poverty. We're talking about underemployment. We're talking about unemployment, unskilled. And as we thought about where we needed to be, we needed to be where there's going to be access that folks can get to us, so that we can provide the types of training and skill development and even social development that folks will need. Because part of the issue that we've had is about access to our college. Many folks who live South Madison, Fitchburg, Verona, they're not going to go all the way to Truax. And if they're going on public transportation, you're going to take a half a day in terms of getting there. We needed to be in a place where we were going to be much more accessible. Every time I talk to an employer, I hear the same thing. We don't have enough employees. The demand is outstripping the supply. Yet, as you think about the area that I talked about in South Madison, you've got about 48,000 residents in that area who are aged 25 and above, who have less than a post-secondary credential. They may have a high school diploma, but the post-secondary credential is important. Based from the Georgetown University Center for Workforce Development, by 2020, 60% of all jobs are going to demand a post-secondary credential. In the state of Wisconsin, that is going to be around 62%. That population, if you think about what is needed, how can we get employees? If you've got a population of 45,000, just take 10% of that. And if you can train that 4,500, you're talking about a quality workforce. And what happens when you have a quality workforce? You can actually attract businesses, you can enhance businesses, but you're also enhancing the community in its development. So as I was walking around earlier, I got questions, well, where are you with the building? What's happening with the building? Is construction on target? I will tell you, construction is on target. September 3rd, 2019, we will be open for classes. My background is from a community college. And it's about how do you, in fact, serve the community. This is the community's college. This is the community's business college. And we're going to make every effort to serve as much as possible this community.